Stress is God's way of training you and preparing you, so you have to be willing to get it, no matter who you are. Nobody likes stress. Some people just let themselves go. But in order to develop and to change and to grow, stress is necessary. When you wake up in the morning, you need to be running, and stress teaches you the work ethic of how to work in order to get to where you want to go. You have to put yourself under some stress, under some pressure. Stress is necessary. God is a trainer. This is what I have learned about. To flourish, to grow, a seed has to be planted. A seed got to have dirt put on top of it. If you take a seed and throw it on the concrete and walk off, the sun will burn it up. Logically in my mind, it doesn't make sense that to grow something, you should dig a hole, put it down, and there to cover it with the dirt. Logically, that makes no sense to me. But to grow and development, dirt is important. Dirt makes you stronger, gives you a reason to keep going when you don't want to. And you can get a dirt in a lot of different ways. For example, someone can put you down at work, accuse you of something you didn't do, tell you you won't make it, or spread false information about you. Everyone can put dirt on you, but when you are under that stress, you will find a way to get through it. Do remember, God is always there for you. God is always working. See, the dirt builds character in you. When you put the seed and put the dirt on it, you don't call it dirt anymore. You call it soil, because soil has nutrients in it. If you understand that stress is not just a dirt but also has a nutrients, when people are talking about you, they are actually giving you nutrients. If you put a camera under the ground, you would have seen the seed open up and start pushing through the dirt. Because the dirt is necessary so you can prove yourself. Everything you see above the ground that blossoms, grows, that's beautiful, it was on the ground one time. All the beautiful tomatoes, they were on the ground one time. Beautiful potatoes, chilies, was on the ground one time. Apple trees, they were on the ground one time. They have to prove themselves. So you want to be successful, then you have to prove yourself. You have to push through the dirt. You have to come up through here. Then you sprout. You turn into a tree. Next thing you know, you got a fruit. So when you are under stress, take the stress for what it is. Don't get fooled. Don't just think it will work. How do you think you will be a plant, a tree, a flower, a bush without any stress? How are you going to get there if you don't have any dirt? No matter how much I like it now, I know that people will talk about me. All you got to do is start changing the way you think. It's simple. It's not a magic trick. You can protect yourself from negativity, which is what stops most people negative thoughts. You can cut your mind from negativity. It's a real simple exercise to do. You can do it every morning before you walk out the door, so you can walk out as a positive person. But to cut your mind from negativity, the way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing: gratitude. I will explain how this works. If you wake up and immediately start thinking bad things, you don't feel like yourself. If you feel like you are doing this at any time of the day, just stop for a second and think about all the things you have to be thankful for. Gratitude erases negativity. I'll explain how this works. If you wake up and immediately start thinking bad things, you don't feel like yourself. If you feel like you are doing this at any time of the day, just stop for a second and start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have, because what you have is substantial. You just haven't gone over the list and taken inventory into a long time. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go, turn the key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you have an opportunity to get it right is another blessing. The fact that you are beautiful, that's another blessing. The fact that you have any measure of health, that's another blessing. I could give you a long list of reasons why you should be grateful for right now. Start cutting your mind with gratitude. It will change everything for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, so you don't miss my next video.